Hunters, Blue Sky Thinkers, Bundlers, Periscopers, how is everybody doing? It's been a big week for Isaac and for me. I'm sunburnt. I'm a little bit sunburnt, not from Las Vegas, believe it or not. I am sunburnt because I thought it'd be a really good idea to have a yard sale this morning. It was an all right idea to have a yard sale this morning. We probably made about just under 300, I think. It wasn't very impressive. And I think the main reason why it was kind of a struggle this morning was because it was so hot. I think August in San Diego is too hot for yard sales. We had a lot of people up till about 8:30 a.m. and then I think everyone was just like, it's too hot to be at a yard sale, and they disappeared. Thank you for the hearts. Awesome Periscopers, I do appreciate it. I see lots and lots of green hearts. So has everybody had a great week? Have you all had a lovely week? Jeff, it's really hot here. See, sunburn, real sunburn, not faking it. The Legos, I've kept the Legos back. I know Julie wanted the Lego, so I've kept the Lego for first dibs for her. I have two big, huge bags of Bionicle and Lego. I did a bit of cleaning out to put stuff outside and yard sailed it this morning. So that was fun. It was an experience. It was better than just lying around in bed. At least I cleared out some stuff and made a little bit of money. So yeah, it's been an epic week, guys. Isaac and I were invited to ASD, which is the affordable shopping destination. And it's like the biggest trade show in the US, or more or less the biggest. I don't know if it actually is the biggest trade show in the US. I think it is. And it feels like it. It takes up the whole of the Las Vegas Convention Center. And they call it 9 shows in one, just because I think they brought together 9 trade shows and put them all in one place. Really, really huge. And Isaac and I were very kindly invited by ASD to go and talk about treasure hunting, to talk about bundles. They put up our blog post about bundles. We wrote an article about bundles, and they put that up on their blog. We taught some classes, and we had a bunch of meetups, and it was a really, really awesome week. So I'm going to talk about that. I launched my coloring book course just over a week ago, so I can talk about that. What else happened? Lots of things. It's been such a crazy week. Yes. Oh, hello. Is that someone in San Diego on Periscope? Welcome. So let's see who we have here. We have Larry. Hi, Larry. You are such a loyal treasure hunter, and is very much appreciated. We have Linda. We have Dean. And Dean is another Periscoper. What's your Periscope name, Dean? It's Ink Helper. Is that right? I think you are Ink Helper on Periscope. And Dean and I actually cross-scoped in Las Vegas. He came and found me hiding away in my lair, and we crossed Periscope. So that was amazing fun and japes and high times. We have Sean Cool Toads is in the house. Sean has made not one, not two, but three coloring books. Yes, 3 coloring books already. Sean, you're a nutcase, and I love you. He jumped on the coloring book course, and he has made 3 epic coloring books. I'm a particular fan of your Wine Country coloring book shop. Is it Wine Country or Wine County? I'm never sure. But yeah, he's made 3 coloring books, and I think the wine one is particularly interesting. Wine Country. I'm going to be very careful how I say that. Diane Matthews is in the house. Cindy is here. Yay, Cindy's always here. We love you, Cindy. Susie is here. Dawn's iPad. Joni Kramer. Hi, Joni. How are you doing? Amy, Diana, Ali, Brian, yay! I hung out with Brian lots. He is awesome. Brian is Daddy Mobucks on Periscope, and he has some cool blogs going. And he made like $11,000 selling on eBay and Amazon in like, I don't know, a day. It was really quick. I think it was like a month. 5 weeks. He did amazingly well. So a big fan of Brian. I had a really nice time hanging out with him in Las Vegas. Who else is here? Jeff is here. Jeff, who never comes to my yard sales because I'm like all the way over in Mira Mesa. Even though I have Legos, I might as well have like put bait. I should have like left like a trail of Legos from like Santee to Mira Mesa, and then I could have like lured Jeff in. But it's futile. It never works. We have Darcy here. We have Lynette. We have Dana. Art is in the house. Go and buy Art's book. He has a good book all about not falling into deadly pitfalls and perilous snake pits of Amazon, because that's what it's like. We have Art's writing a color or designing a coloring book too, aren't you, Art? I believe that you are making a motivational coloring book featuring the highly motivational sayings of Gary Vee. Is that not right, Art, or have I misunderstood? I think I misunderstood. Art, hey, we've never heard that joke before. Okay, who else is here? Vicky is here. Sandy is here. Kelly is here. Lots and lots of people on Zoom. Okay, now let's see who's on Periscope. I just lost some Periscopers. Sorry about that. But we have Diana. We have Sarmad. We have Ralph Henderson. Hi, Ralph. How are you doing? We have Helen Tucker. Hi, Helen, my good friend Helen. Gypsy is here. Katie, Janra. Melinda, yay, that's right, all the green hearts are coming from Melinda and Katie. Lisa Allen is here, Linda, Marilyn, Sandy Alonso, Diane, and some web viewers as well, sneaky web viewers, all sneaking around. Tap the screen, Periscopers, tap the screen. I always feel like a televangelist when I say that. I'm like, just tap the screen, and send me the hearts. So how is everybody doing? I was just reading the chat there. Yeah, I've kind of got a little bit of like Vegas flu and sunburn. I must cover up the sunburn a bit. It doesn't look very nice. But it was really fun. Oh my gosh, we went to Vegas. Let me see, where are we now? It's now Saturday. We went to Vegas on Sunday, and that was you take the hearts, I'll take the money. Oh, and Tina's here. Hi, Tina. How are you doing? I see you on Periscope. Tina was another person I got to meet in Las Vegas, and she is like the sweetest lady. That's Tina Lambert, Pickers University, and she is an awesome, awesome lady. And we had lots of hugs and talked, and it was awesome. So we went up to Las Vegas on Sunday, and we settled in, and then we had 3 days, just 3 solid days. First day we did a meetup. We did a big treasure hunting meetup. And I think we had 50, 60 people showed up. Like, I wasn't expecting such a big turnout. We walked into this big, big room that ASD had given us, and we took donuts, we took coffee, because we're nice people. We take donuts and coffee for our people, and we did that. We walked into the room, and everyone was already there waiting for us. And I was a little bit nervous because it's a little bit scary talking to lots of people. But you know what? It was like, once we settled in, it was just like this. It was like, hey guys, you are awesome treasure hunters. And we had some really good discussion. People asked lots of questions. We talked about everything from like how to not get suspended to, I don't know, I don't remember what we talked about. We talked about so many things. We talked about the coffee. Yeah, I had so many people saying, yeah, when are you going to get the coffee back in? Which I wasn't expecting. I thought everyone would have forgotten about the coffee. But I think Rhonda or someone had kept the coffee in their freezer and were like, I'm down to my last bag of Treasure Blend and I love it and I don't want to drink it. So I don't know, I might have to revisit the Treasure Blend and do another order on that. because Isaac and I have been stashing the last few bags because we like it so much, so we stopped selling it. We talked about so many things on the first day, and then we went and did some periscoping, and we have a bunch of footage to share with you. We haven't edited it all yet, but we talked to vendors. We talked to a bunch of vendors. I picked up so many goodies. Wow, you walk around and you talk to people and you get stuff at ASD. Look, I got loads of incense, and there's like bacon incense. Oh, the lady made me take some bacon incense, so there's like extra sticks of bacon incense in there. I got more incense. I got cool bee lotion, and this stuff's awesome. The guy who sells this just goes, "Hey man, try this. It's weird," and that was like his pitch. So Isaac's like, "Okay, I'll try it." And it was. I've got to send a kiss to Brazil on Periscope. Hold on. Mwah! There was my big kiss to Brazil. Yeah, we got bee lotion. Oh, we got so much stuff. Yeah, it was fun. And then the second day, so guys, the second day, okay, I've got to like tell the story. So we did our first day, we did the meetup, it was awesome. And we had a meeting with ASD, and we talked to them, and then we went back to our room, and there was like this gold envelope on the bed, and I'm like, whoa, we got a gold envelope. And we look in the gold envelope, and there was like a Starbucks voucher, there was like some cool little gizmo gadget things, and there was a black card, and it said VIP car service, and we're like, whoa, what is this, VIP car service? And the next morning we go out, and there was like a black limo waiting for us, like a proper Vegas black stretch limo. So Isaac and I were like rock stars in a limo, and Isaac's just like chilling on his car phone like that, just like, yeah. It was the funniest thing ever, guys. Like, I don't take these things for granted. We were like doing selfies, and we were taking pictures, and we were like, check us out, we're in a limo in Las Vegas. So we were really excited about the whole thing, because we haven't grown up really. It was a lot of fun. So we rolled up to ASD in a limo, and then we did our classes, and they were really cool. They were really fun. Isaac did a Shopify class in the morning, which was really neat. He talked about getting your Shopify website up and running from scratch, like the whole thing. And he talked a lot about hooking it up to FBA and automating your whole FBA process through multi-channel fulfillment through your own website. And I think it went really well. I think it was a really good class. People were like really absorbed in it. I periscoped like tiny snippets of it, but didn't really get a lot of it down because it was a secret class. It was like an important class for the people who paid to go to the class. But I think it went really well. And then I did a class on social media. Darcy, yay, you went to the social media. So we met Darcy. She is such a lovely lady. Oh my gosh, I love you, Darcy. I gave Darcy big hugs, and we went out for dinner, and she's such a nice lady. I've got to look at your site, Darcy. You gave me your card, and I have not forgotten. I'm going to have a look at all your cool stuff. But yeah, we had the social media class in the afternoon, and I ran out of time. It was 2 hours, and I ran out of time long before I ran out of information. So I think what I'm going to do with that, because there was so much in it. There was like Facebook and Pinterest, and we even got into a little bit of Periscope and so on. What else did we do? Instagram, Tumblr. We talked about all of them, but mostly Facebook and Pinterest. And we talked very in depth about all of those, and hashtags. I had some really cool resources for how to find great hashtags that will actually get people looking at your tweets, and how to actually get people to see you on Twitter, because I know that's a really hard thing to actually get seen on Twitter. Most of us are just tweeting into the void and no one really reads our tweets. But I went through all the ways you can actually get yourself seen on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, all the social media. I love social media. I'm kind of addicted to social media. And whenever I have a free moment, I'm generally like researching social media. So I think our plan is to turn both those classes into, or develop both those classes into full video courses. So both Isaac's Shopify class and the social media class. I think our plan is to evolve those into video courses, and probably include them in Blue Sky Suite. Either as, we're putting an academy into Blue Sky Suite, and it's just a matter of whether we're going to include those in there or whether that's going to be like an add-on thing. But we definitely want to include those. So we're going to do something more with those classes. So if you didn't make it to Vegas, you have not totally missed them. They are going to be evolving out in some form. The social media class had like 50 slides, so there's a lot of information in that. So there's a lot of information to turn into a course and develop into a course. Cool. Oh, and then I found out that I just got approved for promoted pins on Pinterest. So that's really exciting. I haven't had a chance to play with that yet or explore that yet, but I will let you know what I do with that, because I am very happy to be approved for promoted pins on Pinterest. And actually, it's funny because we talked about that, how to get on the wait list for promoted pins, and then the very next day I found out, hey, I just got approved for them. So that's kind of a cool thing. And then, oh my gosh, at the end of the social media class, guys, Brian and Lauren and Tina and I don't know, everybody just burst in with cake and fruit salad for me, because I can't eat cake, because I can't eat gluten. But I got a fruit salad with a My Little Pony on the top, and we had a surprise party, which was like the most awesome, epic thing ever. Like a treasure hunting surprise party. And I think I might have bounced through the ceiling when everyone ran in going, surprise! So I'm really grateful, especially Brian, Tina, Lauren, and everyone else who was involved in that, because you guys are the best people ever. I was overwhelmed. I was a little bit tearful. It was all a bit much. They put up a big banner and just so much stuff. It was, oh, and Cynthia, oh my gosh, Cynthia is awesome. She is such a nice lady. Yeah, I got to meet Cynthia Guy, and oh, she is so lovely. You guys, she's just awesome. So that was the second day, and ASD made us a highlight of the whole show. Like if you look on their website for day 2, treasure hunting is right there at the top. ASD wrote a whole thing on us about bundles, about e-commerce tips, about treasure hunting, and it was pretty amazing to see it. Like, whoa, we are like a highlight of ASD. So that was cool too. And then day 3, we had a bundle brainstorm, which was really fun. That was for people who are in the bundle masterclass. And that was kind of intense. Like we all sat and really talked, and a lot of people shared their story, and it was kind of overwhelming to hear just how far so many people have come in a few months, just with FBA taking bundles, putting bundles together. I was pretty humbled by the whole experience, but at the same time it was amazing. It was so nice just getting to meet bundlers and talk face to face. I think what surprised me was that it was just like the group. I mean, the group, like all our groups are super friendly, super supportive, and then to have that in real life was just an amazing experience that I was very grateful for. Hi Addison on Periscope, welcome. Hi Wendy on Zoom, welcome. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy 3 days. We went out for dinner at the Wynn Hotel, and that was really nice. A bunch of people went out for dinner, and we all got to meet each other. Oh, Darcy, thank you for posting that link. Yeah, there we are, day 2 highlights. I haven't quite got over that yet. We're right up there. And then on the 3rd day, we went out and did a lot of interviews. We talked to Isaac talked to WooCommerce, which was pretty cool because they are one of the big players on e-commerce. And Isaac uses Shopify and e-commerce and WooCommerce primarily. So it was really awesome. He got to talk to them. I got talking to Nicole from the Retail Minded. She has a blog called Retail Minded, and she is a lovely lady. I'm hoping to do a more in-depth interview with her about marketing. So hugs, Helen, love you. Helen's running off on Periscope. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a more in-depth interview with her on marketing, because she's written a book about marketing. I think it's called Retail 101. She's a really smart lady, so I would very much like to introduce her to you guys. We talked to a lot of people. There were a lot of people that I didn't get the chance to talk to, but have interesting services there. There was Ship Service was there. Box Fox, I really wanted to talk to, but they'd, just as I got to them, they had left. But they buy excess inventory. So that's kind of an interesting thing, especially in the light of the crazy new storage fee bombshell. Oh my gosh, guys, did everyone see that email a few nights ago when they dropped the long-term storage fee bombshell and said that basically you had to have everything returned by, I think, the 5th or the 6th of August? And if you didn't have it back by then, you wouldn't be able to send it back in until the 1st of December. What? So I was at ASD at 2 a.m. Trying to get my stuff sent back to me. I'm not sure whether I did it in time. We will wait and see. But that was another reason I was holding a yard sale, just because I had a lot of units are being shipped back to me, which sucks. The good thing about having units shipped back to you is you get free boxes and you get free UPS pickups when the UPS driver comes around. But still, I wish that hadn't quite happened the way it has happened. So not very happy about those long-term storage fees kicking in, and not very happy about the short notice that we wouldn't be able to send them back in until the 1st of December. Ugh. This is really the first time the 6-month long-term storage fees have kicked in, and it's not a happy place to be, really. I wish I'd planned my stocking a little bit better, because I'm used to the 1 year long-term storage fees, and the 1 year is really nice because I'm used to sending in a lot of stuff for my bundles and just keep replenishing, and then wait till the next year for everything that didn't sell then to sell. And that strategy doesn't work anymore. So I don't know. I'm a bit sad about long-term storage fees. I didn't plan it as well as I should have done, but never mind. It's all good. I will get some stuff back. I will send it back in, hopefully. And even if I have to wait till the 1st of December, hopefully it will sell. I'll just finish up on the ASD recap, and then I've got a few other things to talk about. So then the last thing I did at ASD, we went out with Lauren on the floor. And guys, if you haven't seen it yet, go and check out my YouTube channel. I'm going to just type it in here. Oh, wow, I've got loads of crazy typing in there. YouTube, and it's in capitals as well. Oh, my gosh, youtube.com/Catherine Treasure. Go and check it out, because I posted a video. Lauren Fisher very, very, very kindly agreed to walk with me around ASD to her booth, or one of her booths. She bought 3 booths at ASD. And what is amazing about this, what is really, really amazing about this is people were really negative. Like I was a little bit negative, and I feel bad about it now. I was like, you know, people go there, but buying booths is kind of a one-off thing. Buying booths isn't necessarily like and she just went, no, I'm buying the booths. And she bought 3 booths on the first day of ASD. Boom. And one of them she got for $200. She bought a whole booth for $200. So we were all eating our words, basically. So we're going to see. I mean, I hope she absolutely rocks it at Q4, and I'm sure she will, because the booth I saw, like, it was just full of great toys. So do watch that video. I posted the link on Zoom. It's youtube.com/Catherine Treasure. And there's a great video with Lauren. And we've got some more videos coming, and we will be posting them, because I talked to a lot of vendors. And some of the things I was asking vendors, one thing I asked vendors was, can you like personalize or custom make your products? And quite a lot of them actually said, yes, we can do that. I talked to one spice company, and they said, absolutely, we'd be happy to label the products however you want them labeled. And this is kind of where Isaac and I have been really looking at things going with Blue Sky. We are really excited by the idea of creating your own brand from scratch, finding a manufacturer to work with who will help you label products, or who will give you white labeled blank products, just like we did with the coffee, just like we did with the Catherine Treasure blend coffee. And we met a lot of vendors at ASD that will do that for you, which is really exciting, because it means you can do private label within the US. You don't have to go the Alibaba route. You don't have to do imports. And like it's exciting. You can come up with your own idea without having to go and research what's already selling, and just copy someone's garlic press or someone's barbecue gloves. This is all about starting your own product from scratch. And we talked about this a lot. We talked about this a lot at ASD, because we are so excited about it, about creating your own brand based on products made in the US. And we are going to be doing a lot more work on that over the rest of the year. Our software, Blue Sky Suite, is totally built to support that. And we will personally be coming up with videos and just all the information we can give you to support that. If there's anything we can do to help you with that, we will be doing that. Yay! Isaac just walked in with a cup of Catherine's Treasure blend. Now, very, very, very hard to find. Bolo. So, I think that was all the ASD chat. What else was I going to talk about? I had other things to talk about. Oh, Halloween's coming, guys. Halloween. That is my favorite holiday of the year. Who's excited about Halloween? Because I really am. And I feel a bundle cast brewing. I think there will be a Halloween bundle cast for members of the bundle group, because I just need an excuse to put on a witch's hat. Actually, I don't need an excuse. I'll put on a witch's hat anytime. But I think a Halloween bundle, you know, I've been looking forward to this since I started bundles back in February. I've just been like, I can't wait for Halloween. I can't wait to do a Halloween bundle cast, because Halloween bundles are my favorite. I went crazy last year for Halloween and sold a ton. Wendy, that's a really good question. Wendy just asked, how do private label brands sell if no one has ever heard of the brand? And that's a really good question. I like that question a lot, because I feel that's something we've worked on with bundles a lot. We've been finding generic products and creating our own bundles, which is kind of like creating your own brand. It's very, very similar. The key things are have a great target audience in mind. Pick your target audience and know who you are selling to. That means choosing a niche, going very, very specific on who you want to sell to. And then once you've got your niche and your target audience in mind, find great keywords. And that's what we've been doing in bundles. It's all been about keywords. And what I heard in Vegas, a lot of people have started off with bundles. They've been applying the same keywords, the same information to private label products, and absolutely beginning to soar with them. So I'm really, really, really excited about this. I think there is big scope in private label, but done from the ground up just using great keywords, great marketing. And there's a lot of free ways to do marketing. Pinterest is a free way to do marketing. Instagram is a free way to do marketing. There's a lot of ways to find your target audience, get in their face and pull them in and say, come and look at our products. So yeah, Halloween is coming. What I would say, get ungated for clothing now if you can. Either ungate yourself, and you can ungate yourself. You can even get images from Amazon. People who've got themselves ungated, getting images from Amazon, sending those in and filling out the flat file. You can learn to do it yourself, or you can go to a service and get ungated. B is really good. I used Sherry Worth. Sherry is awesome, and she's giving $50 off to everyone in our class, everyone in bundles, everyone in treasure hunting, and everyone in Blue Sky. So I think if you're in any of my groups, Sherry will give you $50 off. And she got me ungated, and she is an amazing, kind, brilliant lady. So I highly recommend her. She is howtogetungated.com. So I'm putting that out there. Cool. She doesn't pay me or anything. I'm just like, she got me ungated, and I was in 2 hours in clothes. In 2 hours, she got me into clothing. So I would start thinking, one thing I would say, think bundles of costumes and accessories. Ooh, pirate costume, treasure chest. Ooh, zombie costume, brain. I don't know. You can really start thinking about these bundles. But costume and accessory is my big sneaky tip for Halloween. Before we get to the bundle cast, so bundle members, you will be getting a personal bundle cast, as always. If you're in my bundle masterclass, for every major holiday, I do a bundle cast, which is a Zoom just like this, except we get really excited and brainstorm bundle ideas together. And it's very interactive and very fun. So what else have I been doing this week? Just before ASD, I don't think I've talked about this on my Zoom yet. So just before ASD, I created a coloring book course. Hey! And it's just a mini course. It's like an hour and a half of material. So it gets you started very, very quickly. And it's introductory level. So we don't go into like how to do crazy mandalas and Zentangles and things like that. What we do is we find cool pictures, we take cool pictures, photographs, and we turn them into colorable images. And I got my coloring book. This is the proof of my coloring book. Now, I've done mine a little bit differently from some of the people on the course. Some of them have used a different style that I've shown in the class to convert their images into coloring pictures. But this is my book. I called it Hollywood Noir. And I went with a kind of black, darker look than a lot of other people have done. But I took pictures around Hollywood Boulevard. So you can see like these kind of pictures. I took these around Hollywood Boulevard, and these were photographs I personally took, and then I converted them into colorable images. So really what you get is a bunch of nighttime pictures around Hollywood. And I called this Hollywood Noir, and this is my coloring book. So I'm on this is my proof. I haven't fully decided yet whether I'm going to publish this as it is. And look, it's even got my little colorable picture on the bag. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to publish this as is, or whether I'm going, see, it's kind of cool. I like even like parking lots. It's just, it's kind of dark images of Hollywood very late at night. Or I think I might fix a few of the images. Some of them a little bit grainier than I wanted, but I don't know. I kind of feel that goes with the sort of noir image. So you could color these however you want in like pencil crayons or metallic markers or anything like that. The key points of the coloring course are we look at how to find a niche audience. So here's the problem with a lot of adult coloring books now. There is a big saturation in the mandala coloring books, in the Zentangle coloring books. There are loads and loads of those out there at the moment. So when you type in adult coloring book, that's kind of what you see. So what we're looking at doing is finding niche audiences and doing things that are a little bit different. So we use Skywords from the Blue Sky Suite to actually find keywords to do with coloring, to find actual ideas that people want for coloring books. So I don't know, we came up with things like stained glass windows or quilts. And then we find a way to find those pictures that are either public domain, and we have a whole list of public domain resources, or how to convert your own images. And then we turn them into coloring books and get them published. This cost me $2.15 to get published. Super cheap, super cheap. And now I can make it available on Amazon.com. And the best bit of this, passive income. I don't have to do anything ever again once this has done. If you are a bundler, use the code PROUD2BUNDLE. That works. And Wendy's saying, congratulations, there are a lot of dark areas. The graphics make it hard to follow in delineating separate sections to color within the lines. Yeah, this particular book, I went with a more kind of open, abstract filter. So the way I colored, the way I converted the images, there's quite a lot of black. Now, what I would say, and I don't think I have it here to show you. Oh, hold on, guys. I'll show you something. So I tried, this was the other proof I got of this book. I tried coloring it with metallic markers. Now, ignore my coloring because I can't color. I color worse than the 3-year-old. But look, the metallic markers actually color on the black, which is kind of neat. So with my book personally, I did choose a very black filter. If you look at the, if you actually look at the video for the coloring book course, let me put a link in. It's academy.blueskysuite.com. If you actually look at the video on the academy.blueskysuite.com, you will see the other style for converting pictures. So these do color, but this, I was going for a very sort of dark look with the Hollywood noir pictures. So yeah, I think what we're doing, we're kind of aiming away from the standard mandala pictures. We're going for a more sort of gift niche market. So like what Cool Toads is doing with his wine country, that is pretty awesome, because you take a wine country book, you can bundle that with like wine products, wine accessories. We're not targeting adult colorers. We're targeting people who have other interests, who are just like, oh, I've heard about this coloring thing. That sounds like a fun thing to get in on. That makes sense. It's kind of about finding a new audience. So it's an introductory course. It's very, it's sort of starter level, just to get you thinking, give you the basics to be able to convert an image and to get it published. It's kind of like a springboard. So from here, you can go on and research more about Photoshop, more about other techniques. You can even use a VA. You can go to like Odesk, or what's it called now, Upwork. You can go to Upwork and find a VA who will work with you to create images for you. There's a lot of different ways of doing it. This is more just to get you thinking about niche audiences and get you through the process to get a coloring book published. So I'm excited with mine. I'm kind of happy about it and looking forward to getting it out there. Cool. What else have I got to do? Oh, I wanted to show you a very sneaky peek of Blue Sky. Oh yes, spiral. So someone posted a really cool thing. You can get coloring books spiral bound in Office Depot, and I think it costs just under $3. So if you take a book to Office Depot, they will spiralize it. Is that a word? I don't know. Bind it for you, which is pretty exciting. Okay, I was going to do a brief screen share on Blue Sky Suite. I'm not sure if Isaac's going to yell at me for this. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this, but I'm feeling like living dangerously. So let's do this. Hold on a second, guys. Let me screen share with you. Give me 1 second. She's really loud. I'm coming back. And I had to shush Midnight because she was starting to yell down the corridor. I'm back, guys. I'm back. I wanted to briefly show you a little teeny extra bit of Blue Sky Suite. I know most of you have seen Skywards by now. So I wanted to show you one more bit of it that I did show in Las Vegas. Let me do a screen share briefly. Dun, 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 dun. Are you ready for this, guys? This is very exciting. Okay, what you are looking at right now is SkyMind, which is a section of Blue Sky Suite. We are aiming to launch this at the end of August. And Blue Sky Suite, that's so hard to say, oh my gosh. Blue Sky Suite contains a whole bunch of tools and community-based platforms to really support you in your private labeling, white labeling, custom products. So it's full of keywords. That's one thing we've already shown you is the Skywords. We are actually adding to the Skywords. We're going to have a whole bunch more keywords found in different ways. We're looking at different ways to get keywords from Amazon and from other marketplaces. We already have a lot of them to give you keyword suggestions for your products. We have niche suggestions for your products. And we also, this is another section of Blue Sky Suite, and this is called SkyMinds. And what this is a forum. The community part is a forum that allows you to share lots of information with everyone else who is in Blue Sky Suite. So you can kind of see some ideas of threads here, like projects is a section, publishing, reviews, chat about selling, supporting each other. And then there is SkyMinds. And SkyMinds is basically going to support you in creating your own mastermind. So we all know there is a lot of power in masterminds. Everyone is saying, create a mastermind at the moment. Blue Sky Suite is going to let you do just that. You can invite people. You can invite people to your mastermind, people that you think would be interested in it. You can make it super private, so it's just invite only. Or you can create masterminds with particular purposes. Like, hey, let's make recipe kits. Hey, let's create calendars. Hey, let's make t-shirts. Let's just brainstorm back to school ideas. You can make your own mastermind, put it out there and see who wants to join you and just work on those particular ideas. And this system is so much bigger than this. This is just one more feature of Blue Sky Suite. And I'm just showing you here that we are pretty close to having this finished. I think I can click on this. Yeah, I can click on this and you can see this is inside my mastermind, and this is kind of the bare bones of being inside my mastermind, which is pretty exciting. We also have the keywords in here. So we have the keyword suggestions, which you've seen. We also have a niche machine. I'm not sure I'm allowed to show you this, but I will. The niche machine takes a bunch of categories. And what's really cool about this, if we click on, say, desserts, the niche machine tells you what the most popular desserts are. So if you were looking, say, brand, say, a lip balm, or you could go and look at all the most popular desserts, what people are searching for, and boom, cheesecake lip balm right there is the most, cheesecake is the most popular dessert in the US. That is what everyone is searching for. Cheesecake, cupcake, blondie. You can even see how many searches there are a month on this. And we have so many niches in here. We have like just everything. We have herbs, we have drinks, candy, and then we have things like art styles, historical periods, like so much information in there. So that's two of the features I'm showing you. But Blue Sky Suite has a lot of information. We are just growing it and growing it. It's almost done. We're at the point where it is really nearly done. And we're going to put it out there towards the end of August is our plan. It will let you create your projects from scratch, like put in so much information about your projects and share them with other people, which is just the coolest thing ever. So you can create masterminds and help each other work on your projects. We're bringing the bundle abundance mentality to this. So we're really looking at how we can support one another and help each other grow awesome projects. I have to say, I met a lady called Tina in Las Vegas, and she amazed me. She's running co-op buying, and she's really got the abundance thing down, working with other people, and I was very inspired listening to her. I know a lot of people feel that there's a lot of competition, it's a very competitive game, but I think once you start getting into wholesale, customizing, private label, bundles, there's abundance. There is scope for everybody to do really well with their products. It's just all about the marketing and the keywords and making a great product from scratch. Joni, you say, have I figured out the pricing yet? We are looking at a starting price of around $50 a month, but that may go up and down, probably go down with discounts for bundlers, for people who have been sort of part of my groups. So that's not set in stone, but that's kind of a ballpark figure. We're thinking around $50 a month, which will cover everything in here. And we're also adding an academy. The academy may be an add-on, or it might be included, but the academy is going to contain a lot of courses, including coloring, the social media, the Shopify, all of that information. So that may be an add-on, or that might be something that we include. We're kind of just deciding where to go with that. But this is kind of your preview. This is another preview of what we're working on and how it's coming along. I'm pretty excited by it. It's very workable. I mean, this is all Isaac's doing. He has done an just incredible job on this. I mean, I was basically like, yeah, can you give me Facebook, please? Can you just rewrite Facebook? And this is kind of better than Facebook for what we do, because it brings things together. The problem with Facebook is that threads get lost. Whatever you're working on, it gets lost. Whereas with this, things don't get lost. You can create your mastermind, you can post in the community, and things don't get lost. I mean, there's so much information in here, and it works. I mean, it really works beautifully. So we're really happy with this. We can't wait to get it out there. We are working our socks off to get it out there this month. And we're really excited about things. So I think, has anyone got any questions about anything, about ASD, about Blue Sky, about coloring, about anything else, about Halloween? There's so much going on. I'm trying to keep on top of everything. If you attended our classes in Las Vegas, I will be contacting you. If you're on the social media one, I will be sending you the slides. And if you have the coaching from Las Vegas, I will contact you about the coaching. So it's been an incredible week for us. Let me stop the screen share. It's been an amazing week for us. We are so overwhelmed from meeting everybody, from making so many new friends. Where do you source your costumes for Halloween? It depends, wherever has them. You could try Walmart. You could even try, last year, my dollar store had a bunch of, what's that crazy TV show called? The one with DJ Lance. Yo Gabba Gabba. Oh my gosh, last year, I picked up a bunch of Yo Gabba Gabba costumes from my dollar store, and those sold through the roof. So that was pretty cool. Wholesale is a great way to go. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos from ASD, so do make sure you are following me on YouTube if you want to see more ASD stuff. I'm going to post stuff for bundlers, for coloring book people. I did talk to some art supply vendors at ASD. So all of that, it's just lots and lots of information. I'm working to get it all out to you as quickly as we can. Okay, I think this has been a very packed Zoom. Wendy, yes to all of those questions. Is this a place where you can do all your projects in one place, your home base? Absolutely, yes, that's pretty much what it is. You will be able to put all your projects together, gather up your keywords, use your niche machine to research things. That's absolutely what it's for. Just come up with a whole, it's to give you inspiration, it's to help you get ideas and inspiration, but also to research your keywords, research your niches, and research your products. So we're putting more into it, more and more into it. We want to add as many tools, as many useful features into it as we can. If you have any feedback or there is anything you would like to see in Blue Sky Suite, please, please, please send me a message and let me know. Okay, I am done. I think it's been a long week for everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. I really, really, really appreciate you joining us. Have a great weekend. Love you guys. Bye.